Catch.
See, I never leave a nigga alive to come back for me.
Never. You did. YCG ROB, what's good, family?
You got it. Blessings. How you feeling, family?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Thanks for popping in on me, man. YCG Music, another artist who's going to be performing April 7th at the Hot Single Sunday, Pimentos, downtown St. Paul. What's good with you, fam?
You got it another day. Making
How's the wife? How's the wife doing?
Oh, bless. She doing good. She ain't too far.
Oh, she ain't too far with you. Y'all gonna do y'all together? She gonna do her separately? What we doing? How we doing this?
Yes. Right now she rested. You know, she's had
the surgery, man.
So
that's another reason why I wanted to move it, because you know we gotta have her 100%. You know what I'm saying, ready to do her thing, because she do her thing. You know what I'm saying. Speaking of that, man. First of all, let these folks know where you from, bro.
I'm from Chicago, Illinois, Inglewood, more low end, but all over Chicago.
That's what's up. And how long you been doing this music thing?
I want to say for a while, for sure. I want to say since at least about 10, 11, somewhere in there, for sure. So I at least got over 20 years in that right now. So,
did you start in Chicago or did you start here in Minnesota?
I actually started in Chicago when I was way younger. We had a couple of groups that we started. One was KM, and then we had another one, Last Hope, with me and my cousin KD Yonkaki or whatever. And then we actually had a brand, which is still our brand now, which is Yonkaki. So,
okay, so that's what the YC stand for, Yonkaki. What the G stand for?
Yonkaki Gutter. The G stands for Gutter. So yeah. Okay. When we was rebranding and stuff like that, I shortened mine down, so it's still all the same, but like I say, just abbreviated now.
Yeah, that's dope. And so you say you've been doing music in both cities, man. What can you tell us? What's the difference between the Chicago scene and the Minnesota scene?
It definitely got a lot of similarities overall. You know, being in both, both cities and states or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I can't really think of too many differences. There's definitely some difference, like the culture a little different for sure. You know, Chicago, we a little versatile. Minnesota, a little versatile. But, you know, Chicago was more known for drill. You know, we don't consider music drill. You know, so.
Right. See, I used to do music in Chicago and Minnesota when I was doing the music thing, and it really, like you say, it's a lot of similarities because of the culture of the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? But the difference for me was you can go platinum in Chicago alone. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, you know what I'm saying? Like I was performing with Twister and all that when they was coming up, so. I like, George's Music Room and all that. You have a lot of places in Chicago that really do support the artists, but here it's not like too many places for that, With that being said, your music game, you more Minnesota with it or more Chicago, or you just,
I'm in between, just to be flat out honest, because then like what you just even saying like it's all on how we kind of look at it too sometimes, like I get a lot of love in Chicago too, that's home, then Minnesota my second home, so I've been in Minnesota for about since 2011, somewhere in there. So, it's basically home too for me now. I ain't that old, you know what I mean? So
right.
So overall, like I say, I just feel like both. Because I get love in both places, and I can't overlook Minnesota either, because like I say, being from Chicago, coming here, I had to ease my way in too, you know what I mean? Like, like Chicago ain't from here, but I do get love out here too, and support too. And definitely for my wife as well, being from Minnesota, so.
Right. I'm gonna tell you something, man. We had ran into each other when I first met you. We ran into each other at the gas station. I thought you was Tarzan. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You had sent me some music, and when I listened to your music, I was like, yeah, he on one. And like to be from Chicago, I was shocked. I was like, he ain't talking about no drill. He ain't talking about none of that. It's real music. You know what I'm saying? Different vibes. Never the same song twice. And that's what I like about an artist. Somebody because an artist is somebody who can paint a picture. You know what I'm saying? And your music definitely paints a picture. And the fact that you are not just from Chicago, but as a young man, you are married. You know what I'm saying? You're a family man. You know what I'm saying? You're a businessman. You know what I'm saying? And all these type of things, man, add up to greatness. You know, for me, you know what I'm saying? These are the type of people I like to work with, people who have some kind of principle about themselves, man. I don't want nobody who's around me being reckless, because you know how that goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then even with the music, you know, I feel like my music, I don't really feel like I could really be putting a genre or a type of music right now at this point, unless it's gonna be something like motivational or something like that. Like I probably feel like I got more motivational music than anything. And then what I look at with this music, we got to be careful with the youth too. You know, the youth watching us, and they gonna mock and do what we do. You know, that's like just how we was coming up. We had people we probably looked up to on the music side and stuff like that. You know, so I keep that in mind. And then I got babies, I got sons. You know, I got a son, I got daughters. So you know, it'd be, you know, I see my baby, my daughters, right? I see her watching my videos and stuff like that.
Right. So you got to represent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, man, your family, man, your wife comes from a musical background, and she's so dope with it too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first moved back to Minnesota, I caught a live where y'all was performing at one of the clubs, man, and I was like, man, she really got her thing together. Because, you know, I know her growing up. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know her pops. I know her mother, you know, and I've watched her grow her career. But when I seen that performance, I was like, oh, she took this away. She had the dances and everything. Everything was on point. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, I gotta have him on this show, you know, especially hearing your music and knowing who she is and her background in the music. I know y'all kids are gonna be musically inclined for sure.
Oh yeah. You see, that's another thing too. A lot of the music I produce and engineer and stuff like that, and a lot of my music, you would probably hear my daughter on the beginning. Anytime you hear that, that's my daddy, you know, that's my baby, you know. So we trying to building generational wealth, and we're instilling some of this stuff in them too, you know, because like you say, you know, they gonna be musically inclined in some type of way, you know. So
right. It's in their blood. It run in the blood on both sides. You know, you can't help it. It's one of the reasons why I built this platform, because I knew me coming up out of Minnesota and not having no real platforms here in Minnesota to help us push ahead. I'm going to Atlanta and I learned a lot about the game. And I'm like, I know my kids are interested in the same thing I'm interested in. So they need a platform where they could be pushed too. You know what I'm saying? And all of our kids. So, you know, that's one of the reasons why we created this. Okay, so with your music, I know you say you can't be put in a genre. So what is your motivation to do music, and who influenced you? You know what I'm saying?
First off, family. You know, I feel like I'm the voice for our people overall, you know, stuff like that. And then you know, music therapy and stuff for me too. You know, a lot of people have their reasons why they'll be in the music. It'd probably be monetary gain, sometimes therapy like me, you know, and then it's just something that I've been doing for so long, you know, it feels different if I'm not doing music. You know what I mean? Like it's a part of me now, you know, if that makes sense. You know, that's the real reason why I overall do music or whatever. Like I say, for the motivation, for my people, you know, and to just, you know, set the example. Like I hear a lot of music and stuff like that. I love a lot of the music that's spinning around, you know, because it's, you know, but I don't really get a chance to always listen to a lot of music either, because I'm so in tune with like more older music, or else I'm in tune with some, you know, that we got going on and stuff like that. But overall, like I said, I just love music. I love music. So.
Yeah. Another thing I like about you is that you're not stuck on street music. Like one of the songs that you sent to me was all like a dance, like some overseas type. I'm like, yeah, this thing rocking. You know, I think I might have rocked that thing for like 3 days straight. Like this thing, yeah, hard.
Really a vibe.
You feel me?
These type vibes.
And that's what's popping these days, man. You know, because rap is getting a bad rap, you know what I'm saying? Pun intended, you know what I'm saying, with all this drill stuff going on, with all this killing culture that we got. You know, one of the reasons why I want to put this show together is to showcase the people who really do real music here. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, a lot of people get that light on this gangbanging music, and it's like,
if it ain't
gangbanging is played out, man.
It really is. It was played out before my time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
And nobody won. Nobody wins from that, man. You know, I grew up in that culture, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wins from gangbanging, man. You know, it's all a bunch of stuff that's not really worth anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you building generational wealth, man. I got an opportunity to really get it behind the scenes of who you are. And I'm like, bro, you are impressive to me. And even though I'm older than you, I'm like, nigga, I can learn from you. You know what I'm saying? Because
I've been learning some stuff from you too as well, bro.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Knowledge. You definitely be dropping some gems if they really, take the time to actually listen and want to learn. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
you definitely
So
dropping gems.
you and your wife do music together, man. And that's when y'all was doing that show, man. That's one thing when she called you to the stage and y'all got up there and did y'all thing. I was like, that's beautiful right there, because we don't get too many representations of black love no more in our music. It's like other bitches is hoes and all that shit. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's a big part of my motivation right there, to actually be blessed in that aspect, to actually, to actually have a wife first off, but then to have a wife that's, doing the same thing, you got some of the same dreams I got and stuff like that, man. Oh my God. She motivated me a lot. She be right there with me, at studio session or when I'm, probably get writer's block or something, she be right in there with me, like, no, man, this, that, and that, that keep me going too, you know what I mean? And I just try to be the same for her too, you know what I mean? So it's definitely a blessing to have a wife as talented as man too, So
yeah, just will say we interviewing one of the goats, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I believe that, man. So in this market in Minnesota, what do you think could be better for the artists that come out of this market?
I'd say probably the unity. Like they say, united we stand, divided we fall. I be seeing a lot of trolling and all that about like some of the little stuff that's going on. I ain't gonna really just drop it out there like that. But yeah, if everybody sticks together, man, Minnesota will be unstoppable. I'm part of Minnesota now. You know what I mean? That's another reason why I know it could be unstoppable. And I actually got a chance to be in the mix of the music scene. You know what I mean? So
you know what? That's one of the reasons why I came back, because when I moved to Atlanta, I was on the north side where the Migos and them is from, and I noticed like everybody on that side of the town is from different places, just like Minnesota. Everybody's from different places, but the difference was that we was all supporting each other out there. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knew about the east side of Atlanta and all that, south side, but the north side is like the outside the perimeter. So my homeboy Cheeto Gambine had started this OSDL outside the lines, and he's from Florida. And everybody who represent OSDL in Atlanta are from different places. Migos, all them niggas was part of that. You feel me? Like the Migos, they from South Carolina. They're not from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking at that, and I'm like, you know what? If they could do that here, we could do this in Minnesota. All we got to do is get over that bridge and not rocking with each other, bro.
Oh yeah, you're right though. Because like I said, so much talent. If a couple of these people just, even if it ain't me, they pick, you know what I mean? Or not even my wife or whoever they pick. But if some of these artists and some of these engineers, producers, promoters, stuff like that, start coming together, we'll be way more powerful. You know what I mean? Like that's what's gonna bring that power. That's gonna give Minnesota the recognition they deserve. You know what I mean? Because like I said, there's some talent out here, but we gotta stop. Picking.
Stop hating on each other, man.
You know what I mean? Picking who we used to, or who we ran with, or who we grew up with. You know what I mean? Because business is more than that too. And then if we want to move as a unit, you know what I mean? That'll get us there. If everybody, like I say, the unity. So,
right.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see the mentality of keeping your circle small on a personal level, but on a business level, you want your circle to create a wave, man. You start here and then you branch out. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely feel riding together and moving on one accord when it comes to Minnesota or when it comes to the North. You're like, man.
And that's the reason why we're here. Speaking of reason, man, I got a video propped up with you and your wife, man. If y'all don't know who his wife is, Shauna Janae. She is a dope up and coming R&B artist from the north side of Minneapolis. I remember her before she was born. You know what I'm saying? Me and her dad, we came from the same neighborhood, man. That's like my little bro, man. As crazy as he is, he's still my little bro, man. And when I seen this video, I was like, man, I like this because it represents unity in our community as a family. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to, man, you can throw to this video, let these folks know what it's called.
Now, this video is by Shine and Janae, YCG Music, Reason. Let's go up.
Let's go right here on the raphustle.com.
me a reason to love up on you. I'm gonna leave your body feeling. Fulfill your fantasies, make you feel like you dreaming. Let's make a movie, it's just us, that's all we needin'. To dive up in your ocean, just give me a reason. To love up on you, I'm gonna leave your body feeling. Fulfill your fantasies, make you feel like you dreaming. Let's make a movie, it's just us, that's all we need.
That's all we need,
baby.
To get you right, gon' be all night, let me do the pleasing. Won't waste your time, but we got time, but she'll be teasing. Ain't in the cuff and shit, cause motion's like the seasons. But for you, might blow a bag, ain't for no reason. Yeah, pick you up in the latest cool. Like I got everything you needed, what you tryna do? She say all kinda cute, but that's just how I do. Tryna drown in that water like a fountain dew. Might hit you from the front back to your side again. Round after round, let me get you high again. And come with more than sex, you might just find a friend. But this ain't on repeat, it's still rewind it again. Tryna bump a grind to some old school Kels. Gave me a reason to cut, but I don't fuck with 12. Get flowers when I see you, gifts up in the mail.
All you gotta do is let me know or just give me a reason to love up on you. I'm gonna leave your body feeling. Fulfill your fantasies, make you feel like you dreaming. Let's make a movie, it's just us, that's all we need. To dive up in your ocean, just give me a reason to love up on you. I'm gonna leave your body feeling. Fulfill your fantasies, make you feel like you dreaming. Let's make a movie, it's just us, that's all we need.
I walk up on you, I can touch just what you're feeling. I sit up on your face cause you know I be teasing. These other bitches can't compete, I'm on your needing. Can't nobody take your place, you who I'm pleasing. Told him play next to that old school Kels. Gave him a reason to cut, but he don't fuck with 12. He just hit my line, told him pick me up at 12. All you gotta do is let me know it, just give me a reason
to love up on you. I'm gonna leave your body feeling.
My body's feeling.
Make you feel like you dreaming.
Like I'm dreaming.
That's all we need.
That's all we need, baby.
Give me a reason.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna leave your body feeling.
Oh yeah.
Make you feel like you dreaming. Let's make a movie. It's just us. That's all we need.
That's all we need, baby.
Yeah, that's YCG ROB and Shanna Janae. Give me a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Two of the artists you definitely gonna see rocking the stage April 7th at the Hot Single Sunday live event at Pimentos, man. Let me ask you a question, man.
Swear, bro.
When doing music with your loved one, is it difficult? Is it, you know what I'm saying? What's the process like?
I feel
is
like
it smooth, like, you know?
Yeah, you know, it has its times, you know what I mean? I ain't about to get on here and sugarcoat nothing either, you know what I mean? But overall, I like how me and my wife move when it comes to music, you know what I mean? We understand business first off, and then before the business part, we had a friendship before anything else, you know what I mean? That's what we was doing with each other before we was actually intimate, you know, so.
Right.
They draw the line, but then you just got to be patient with your spouse, you know? Like, be patient.
Right.
Y'all going the same way, it's gonna happen the way it's supposed to happen. You know what I mean? And then you got to grow together. You know, so
right. I know.
You know,
I know her uncle was a famous artist. You know what I'm saying? You know, anybody know who RL is of Next? You know what I'm saying? We know that that's her niece, his niece. I know you guys have a close relationship with him. What, if anything, does he? You know what I'm saying? Kind of advice will he give you guys when it comes to music?
Oh man. He give us all type of advice, just to be honest. A lot of our combos, you know, our relationship a little deeper than just music. So, you know, a lot of our combos, when we chilling, he be dropping gems and stuff that ain't got nothing to do with music. If that makes sense, you know. He come like he don't come like I'm an artist. But then when he see us probably move in a certain type of way or see we probably need help with something, he gonna kick right in. You know?
Right. Without being asked.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But us trying to be as independent as we are, you know, like we don't really go way too much, but he definitely be dropping gems on it, you know, like even with some of the stuff, like when it comes to shows, how to get booked, you know, when it comes to making sure all your puzzle pieces of the puzzle in place and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Well, look, that's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Our viewer Randy Park said that was straight. He would like to hear more. Let these folks know where they can hear more of you and your wife's music.
Oh yeah, actually we got some more stuff on the way right now. You know, springtime, our time, that's the time we got married. So, you know, we definitely got a project that'll be dropping by the end of May or whatever. And in the meantime, right now, we're just dropping little songs to build the momentum right now. Like for me, for instance, I'm dropping a lot of, I call it freebies, because you know it's material that, you know, I'm always having fun in the studio, you know, so I end up freestyling on somebody's songs and stuff like that. So y'all might see a lot of that dropping right now. Like I just dropped a song to oh man, I be dropping so many freestyle.
Yeah, I seen that one video you just dropped.
Shout out Lil Bro too, man. I just showed went crazy on that beat. Then I got something else I'm about to just drop just for the, you know, just for the way, just to keep everybody, you know, how we
So speaking of the end of May, man, we actually got a big event coming up in Atlanta, Memorial Weekend from the 23rd to the 26th, man. And the Rap Hustle has been blessed to have 2 days of stage, 6 hours of time, and we definitely gonna make sure that we get y'all down there, man. You know what I'm saying? To, you know what I'm saying, show, you know, get some of that Southern hospitality. Randy Parks, he's one of my guys out there, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a good, it's gonna be a good look for all of us, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Any last words you want to say to the folks, man?
Man, I just want to say, man, shout out my people, man. Even the ones that don't think I'll be seeing y'all, man. We definitely love y'all and appreciate all the support. All my brothers know, Freeze know, man. All my people in Chicago and everywhere else, man. So, like I say, we just want to thank y'all. Keep supporting us. You know, we're gonna keep supporting y'all. You know, let's keep it going.
All right. Tell your wife, man, we hope she get better real soon, man. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to seeing her do her thing on stage. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, let's turn this thing up. Hot Single Sunday, April 7th, man. YCG ROB, you know what I'm saying? YCG Music Group, man. You know what I'm saying? Minnesota Stand Up is going all the way up, man. Let's get it. I'm going to get into some more of this music, man.
April 7th, be there, beat me there. Y'all let's see YCG in person. Y'all let's see Cheyenne and Janae live. Let's do it.
And make sure y'all get y'all tickets online, man, for that early bird buffet, man. Get some of that good food from Pimentos, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's going up. Church. I'm going to give you a call in a minute when I get offline, man.
All right, bet love, bro.
All right, church. Yeah, that was my homeboy YCG ROB, man. All right, I'm telling y'all, man, April 7th is going to be a nice